have you seen ROI from this? Like, what's
Stop,
the
stop, stop.
impact? What's the impact of the efforts that you invested in? Do what you want with that, sir.
Oh man. Well, look, doubling down on the community was totally the right choice for us, right? And therefore investing in the community and investing in it as like the top of our brand. And those were the right choices. Like black and white, that was the right choice. And the way that we kind of laid out our brand architecture was like NoCodeOps is an ecosystem. We have this community that's called NoCodeOps, but we also have education and we also have, then we eventually added all these other things like, a job board and
Mhm.
an academy, right? And they all just fit in really beautifully to what we were already doing. And so that was really, really, really helpful. It also helped with cold outreach, right? Every SaaS company that cold
Oh, sure.
outreach to folks, right, was just like, hey, come talk to us about buying our SaaS demo. Whereas we were saying, hey, we've got this free community that can help empower you and like with free education materials, would love to invite you into this. And like, yeah, if it makes sense, we'll talk to you about the SaaS. But really the bigger win is like, let's just get you in the community. And that ended
Love
up
that.
being really powerful for us. And people just trusted what we were doing. Like it, there's like this trust, like when you see something really well put together and articulated, that like
Hmm.
you trust it more. And I think that that's a powerful thing. And so this well articulated brand that people really loved went a long way for us. And making the decisions that we did, using this for growth in the way that we did, right? Not only in terms of where we architected the brand, but just how it made every interaction easier for us, right, was
Hmm.
part of what led to the inevitable, the outcome that we did, right, which is being acquired by our favorite company in the space. So that was yeah. So now working with Zapier, right? Thanks, man. There's this, I think this trust that Zapier has with us, and it was very apparent through the whole, kind of vetting process and negotiations, due diligence, and even now starting to collaborate with them. There's this trust that like we really care about brand. It's very important to us.
Yeah.
And they care about brand a lot too. It goes a long way for them too, needless to say, right? It's
Yes.
like, especially
Yes.
one of the leaders in programmatic SEO, one of the leaders in PLG, right? Brand goes a long way for them too. And I think that they saw that in us and that DNA and match made in heaven.
Yeah. Dude, love that. Love it, love it, love it. We exist only to propel our customers to whatever their potential should or could be. And you've mentioned a couple key points that I'll just highlight. The reduced friction of how do we talk about ourselves here versus there and all this stuff is kind of an unlock on its own. This idea of like people do judge a book by its cover. Perception is everything.
Yep.
Ultimately, all those things combined in your trajectory puts you in an awesome position. And even beyond the visual perceptions, that strategic decision to put community first and the impact that that created now into the outcome of where you are. What a
Huge,
decision, right? What a decision. Hat
huge.
tip to even the strategy
So
team, which
glad,
often,
so glad we
yeah.
doubled down.
And what I was going to say is it's often that design gets the trophies, right? It's just kind of the world is very visual, right? And then it goes
Yep.
to words. And it's often like, what about that strategic effort in the beginning that kind of North starred all of these decisions? And that one particular for you is so substantial. So I definitely wanted
Had
to
lots
note
and
that.
lots and lots of ripple effects.
All right. I hope you found that valuable. Just know that is a snippet of a larger conversation that you can find on our podcast called Focus on Brand. You can find that on any podcast platform. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you again.